Friday morning here in Chicagoland, and we are off to the track today. The shop is closed, and we're getting ready to strap the car down on the trailer. We're supposed to meet a couple of friends up at the track because tomorrow is Anarchy No Prep, the rescheduled date after it ended up getting rained out the first time. So with that being said, we're going to head down there today and get the car tested and set up, because after St. Louis we made a couple of changes there which may not be accommodating to the track here. And we've got a new employee, as you know, Billy, who's going to be joining us. He's really never been to a track before, so he's going to get quite a first-hand experience his first time out, and we're looking forward to that. So while we wait for him to show up, we are going to strap the car down and get ready to head out. So it's just me, Peter, and Caden in the short term.
Yeah! What's up?
So here we go. Let's get this thing strapped down. I don't know if you guys have a special strapping system that you use, but what I do on my car is I ended up going with a set of strap downs that my friend Gilberto, who owns that Track Hawk and owns my own race car, my old race car, the Subaru. When I had him pick up the car from me a while back, he had these straps, and I was like, dude, where are those from? Because normally when you strap your car down, you know that there's all this excess material left over from the straps, and these are like perfectly sized. They do come with their own what they call axle straps, but we use them to just go through the wheels. I bought some larger ones. I think these are 36 inches long, because the diameter of the tire that's on my car was too large for what comes with them. But Amazon sells these, and I can put a link in the description of this video in case you want them, but I'll show you how nice they are because it makes strap down really quick and simple. So all you got to do is just go through the wheel. And once you go through the wheel, you just take this here, and it's quick and easy over there. So that just straps to the wheel. And then on the opposing side, with the trailer that I own, it simply has this much of a length, so you don't have all that excess. Quickly strap it down. And that's done. You don't have to deal with trying to wrap up everything and tie a bow or throw it in your trunk. It's just real nice and easy. So highly recommend these if you get a chance or are interested. We'll make sure to give Peter a link so that he can put it in the description below, and it'll help hopefully make some of you guys that like to hit the track regularly, make your lives a little easier. So if this is something that helped you, let me know. I appreciate you guys mentioning that in the comments below, because it's always nice to get feedback from the group, know what people are listening to us talk about, whether or not it's actually content that they want to watch. As you know, the YouTube channel here is growing quickly, and we want to make sure that we reward you guys for tuning in, subscribing, and watching our videos. It's important that our retention rate stays high, because if it's not, then our videos are not going to be recommended, and we're not going to be able to bring you guys new content through the support of YouTube. So definitely appreciate anybody making comments, letting us know if you're liking or not liking some of the content, if you want us to focus less on a vlog style and more on montages. These are the things that we want to hear from you guys, but the retention rate is important, which means that if you're watching a video and you don't watch it all the way through, then that means our retention rate is low, and unfortunately that's not helping us bring you guys new content, new projects, and show you guys tips and tricks such as this that may be helpful to you. So appreciate you guys engaging with us, and other than that, if you're strapping your car down, you're hating how long it takes. This is one quick tip. Simplify it. my skirt out of my way, and I'm actually shifting up high where I should be. The car's back in the 8s, and it's leaving pretty soft still, but the track is not holding on the top of first gear, so I'm going to take a little bit more boost out, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day now. We are on our way, or I should say I am on my way. As you can see, I am by myself along with Black Zenith. We are cruising our way to Great Lakes Dragaway this morning in order to go race in Anarchy No Prep. I've got Shane and Billy and Peter all meeting me down there. This may likely be the last race of the year for us, just based on the temperatures dropping very quickly in a very short period of time. We were looking at possibly going out to US 41 in Morocco, Indiana later this month on the 18th, but based on the way that the track conditions continue to deteriorate, even at our local track, which seems to have the best prep around, I'm not thinking it's going to be worthwhile trying to drag the car down there and not have good conditions, but we'll see. We're going to play that by ear. I'm just speculating at this point, and yeah, just on the road, got a little bit further. Looks like I got 5 more miles till I'm there at my exit, and then we'll be at the track. We'll get ourselves organized, get the vehicle off the trailer, get it teched in, and then wait very patiently for them to call us to the lanes. There are no test passes on a no prep event like this. You just pull it off the trailer and throw down. So anybody's game. We put in a little bit of time yesterday to set the car up, basically set it up for high 8-second passes with a soft leave. I need to take just a little bit more out of it, I think, in first gear as far as boost goes, just because it'll launch real nice, and then as soon as it gets to the top of first gear, it is smoking the tires. So hoping I can get it to leave and hold traction all through first gear, and then we can roll into full boost on second gear. So enough talk, let's get to the event and see how things go. Okay, just got here, ended up getting a prime spot. Took the car off the trailer right over the tech booth, so we'll walk on over back to where that is. I just went back to the car real quick to grab the camera. What's here so far? It's a nice Charger. This thing is pretty. A nice old Trans Am here. There's me, just hanging out with the rest of the cars waiting to get teched in. So show you what else is hanging out while we're waiting for the tech guys to get their stuff together. Morning, guys. How you doing? Not too bad. A little cold, but not bad. Got Mirjan over here with the Yorkie Evo, also known as the DY Evo. If you're watching 1320, he was here last night making some passes. I know he was going low 8s based on small conversations we had, but looks like he's doing some changes or maintenance or broke something. I'm not sure. He's always doing crazy stuff. So that's what we got going on right now. Just waiting to get teched in. We'll check back in with you here once we're waiting for our class to get called up. So you're here with Ben, Billy, and Peter. We're just walking through the pits. We're all teched in, as you know, and it's been raining quite a bit, so they said that they're in limbo, but they've been drying the track, and we're hoping that everything dries up quick enough where we can actually have a competition. So in the meantime, we're just going to walk through and see who's here and what they're running and see what we may be going up against. So we got John Ramoon with his boosty built all-wheel drive Civic, which has been mid to low 8s. We'll see what he's doing. What up? Just waiting for it to dry up. So I was trying to tell you earlier when it was idling, but it was so damn loud. I was like, you want some motor with that turbo or what?
Just a little bit. Just 2 liters of it.
Jeez.
You can just see the Garrett units, like the GX55s are even bigger. They look ridiculous on there.
Yeah. What's the fastest this car's done?
8.3 at 175.
And you've only been out a couple times too.
Times,
yeah, it's been kind of
it's
a weird
been on the
year.
stock wagon diff and axles and stock Serv TKs for 2 years. So like,
That's
I'm gonna
good.
try to hit it harder now off the line.
Well, not today, man.
I was trying to be conservative with launching on it.
That track ain't gonna hold today, I'll tell you right now.
I got the 3-step on the AM going, so it's gonna with that little limiter and
You got one of those special purple headlights I saw online.
yeah. Pink eye, purple eye.
Pink eye, purple eye.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Showing the love. If you guys don't know Ricky and his Portworks company, he does a lot of porting of heads and manifolds, all kinds of stuff. So if you need anything as far as port work goes, you can always hit him up and look him up online. We support some of our friends as well over at Angry Arrow and Force Performance. Ricky's over here going to be competing in the 1080 class today. So we're excited to see him run. It's been a while since I've seen this car out. I actually passed him yesterday and texted another friend thinking that was them. And they were like, I'm at a bowling party, but nope, it was Ricky. It's a fellow racer that's going to be in our class. Friendly competitor that I always talk to every time I see him. His name escapes me. I forget the gentleman's name that owns this car. Dave. This is Dave Garcia's.
Blew up last weekend.
Yeah, he was telling me and showing me how his hood was deformed from it.
Still tweaked, but we got to run it.
Yeah, well, we need to take this thing to a turbo setup, so that's not a problem anymore.
That's next year.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Hopefully we'll see this in the shop this winter.
Yep. Absolutely.
Nice.
He's like,
Formally, congrats.
oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
You weren't there. Thanks for not showing up.
I honestly didn't know the event was going on, but
Let's keep it that way. All next year, let's just.
good strategy.
I'm gonna put a rear-wheel drive bounty on it.
Nonetheless, man, that was good job, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
I love your post about how you're like, I should have put streetcar shenanigans, but you're so excited in the moment.
Right.
It was me, I did it all on my own.
Alan's taking pictures of you, like looking up in the sky.
Yeah, it's like, oh, dude. Oh, Mark said, what's your name? I'm like, Nicky. So I'm like, oh. Yeah.
Where's the car? Are you guys? Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Cool. Well,
Race fans, don't forget Great Lakes
I was gonna
Dragaway
duel you.
alongside
I thought you were gonna have a camera, and I was gonna be like,
Oh, we're gonna go back. Oh, we're gonna have it was in the rain. It's in the front seat now.
well, if you guys don't know streetcar shenanigans, definitely check them out. And they're another locally friendly competitor of ours, and they've actually done some work on some of our other customer cars as well, some chassis work like Sinclair. These are the guys that did the tub work on the twin turbo Mustang that we did, so check them out.
1320, 1080, 275. Chances, so junior bikes will be moved up.
Billy, Peter, me, Lexhead, announcer. We are still waiting. It has rained, and then they dried the track, and then it rained again, and they dried the track. They are committed to making this event happen. So they are calling cars in the lane after a third round of drying the track and raining, and we're gonna go watch some races because the car's been sitting here ready to race for hours. So once Peter gets his camera so we can cover this race, we're gonna walk over and see some races happen. So it looks like the 1080 class is up. We're approaching the line. Hopefully we'll get to see some good races, at least after all this waiting we've been doing. Got me on that one. Right here, folks. This guy's a good one. pack up the car because it's been a completely frustrating waste of a day. We got here this morning and out of nowhere there was some rain forecasted. Throughout the day it's been raining on and off, and yes, they ran a couple of rounds for some of the classes, but not all of them, not even half the classes, and they continuously tell us that it's not being called. Well, it's continuing to rain, and it's now, I don't even know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. I mean, if they're planning on running this thing, it sure is interesting that they put all their trucks and equipment away. I don't know how they're planning on prepping a wet track. But Anarchy, I really hope you guys have your plans as far as what you're going to do here, because the racers have been sitting here all day, and it's been forecasted rain all day. And we're all wondering what's going on. So we're going to start packing ourselves up because we're smart enough to know that this is probably not going to happen. God forbid they do actually race. There's plenty of classes ahead of us where we'll have time to put ourselves back together. But I'll be honest, I think they should have called it a long time ago and been fair to the people that brought all their equipment here, and either reschedule it for tomorrow when the weather's going to be good, or at least give us our day back by saying, hey, unfortunately it was rescheduled for another rain day and we'll have to either pay you back or pick another date. But at this point we're just putting our stuff together and probably just going to wait a few hours and see if they actually, I mean, this is crazy. I don't know any other track that we called this hours ago, but they continue to say that it's still on hold.
So disappointing.
You guys knew this was coming. We had to go over every possible option. We are
Now they're gonna call.
done. We are laid out. We are not postponing. We are not going to try to do it tomorrow. We're done. So you guys can go ahead and pack up.